Fellas, what's not as attractive or sexy as women think it is? Basically any intentional misdirection. Like playing games, hard to get, only hinting towards feelings, never saying anything, etc. Like I don't think I've ever looked at someone and went, oh, they can't communicate at all, God I wanna date them. Gosh exactly, just tell me what you want. I don't have the energy or mental capacity to try and figure out what you want. Similarly, I'd say being mad at you for not doing something when they never asked you to do anything in the first place. Facts shit like this so annoying. It seems like a lot have this vibe. Maybe that's just my experience or whatnot, but like, just use your words, damn it. Flirting or making out with my dad when trying to make me jealous. Just fuck her dad to make her jealous. Flirt or make out with her mom obliviously. Putting other girls down. Gross. Not to mention, denigrating others is a pretty clear indication of low self-esteem. Playing hard to get and then asking why you aren't interested in them. Just fucking insane. Somewhat related, but I had a girlfriend who, at the start of the relationship, stated she was serious about her Christian values and didn't want to have sex until marriage. Alright, I'm cool with that, I'm more in it for companionship anyway, so I never pushed the issue. Then when the relationship ended, she complained that I never made any moves. Like, what do you want? I respected your values. Sorry, I guess. My current girlfriend would purposely bring conversations to a dead end to see if I would keep talking to her and bring up new topics. She was interested in me and was trying to find out if I was too by continuing to talk to her. However, it came off as she is not at all interested in me and did not want to continue talking to me. Please don't do this to anyone ever. Edit, because this blew up and I told my GF about it. We are still in a relationship, I really enjoy being in it and we are very happy. She did this only over text when we first started talking to each other, but the point still remains the same. I felt as if she wasn't interested, but I guess that wasn't the case. This sounds like something you'd read in a Cosmo article. 15 ways to see if he really likes you. Fucking hell, that sounds awful. My dad. I have to disagree with you. Your dad is over here taking strays. Just let the man lay the pipe. Calling yourself a crazy bitch. Haha Stacy, you're such a crackhead. Hashtag crackhead energy. I appreciate honesty in advertising. Intentionally difficult to read signals of interest. I don't consider myself dumb at all, but I'm no genius either. If it feels like I'm trying to decode hieroglyphs with you, I'm probably gonna give up. I chased someone for months. We did manage a hot date or two and then I was ghosted. I tried and tried, but nothing. I later got married and when we did finally catch up she told me I was always here, like I gave up. The mind. It boggles. Maybe blinking in Morse code and smoke signals aren't the best way to go about it. Pretending to not notice me. This trend has caught on something fierce after getting my tips frosted. They're probably just intimidated because you're too hot. I love how everyone else's reaction to frosted tips is Guy Fieri and my first thought was everyone I knew in 1999. Playing hard to get. I will give up. Hell, I've given up on women that, in retrospect, were sending me clear I am interested signals because I didn't want to be too forward. Hard to get just gets flushed. Hard to get usually involves some form of no. And given that my upbringing was firmly of the no means no variety, I'm gonna respect that and we're done immediately. Acting dumb, if it is an act. Used to know a girl for years that I thought was a moron. One day she shows me an Excel spreadsheet about how much faster she will get a car if she clicks in early and leaves late. Flash forward a month and I go to get food where she works and see her getting told off by the manager for working extra. She uses the most innocent voice to say, "Oh my god, I had no idea that would affect my pay. I thought I just got paid for what I was scheduled and was trying to help." Up talk, baby voice should be included into this. Being anything other than genuine. It's really hard to do, since we're all scared that if we let people see our true selves, they won't like us, but the truth is that the true you is the most beautiful you. Damn, that's refreshing. I put my true self out there to my ex, and he was certain I was exactly like all his exes. Like, no, this is me. See me for who I am, not who you're afraid I'll be. Was the biggest thing that was in our way. He carried that baggage with him like a loaded mule. Unless their true self fucking sucks. When they think being crazy is like a positive or attractive thing. Like, yeah, I punch my boyfriend if he doesn't pay attention to me, I'm quirky lol. Like, no, you're just toxic. Abuse isn't funny when women do it, and I wish we'd quit normalizing it. Granted, we're getting better. Like when Cardigan Backyardigan talked about how crazy she was, like it was a joke and not an abusive relationship. Do unto others, man. Cardigan Backyardigan had me in stitches, thank you. I was in an emotionally and physically abusive relationship a few years after high school, and she literally blamed being a Gemini on her behavior. Just called you 35 times, upset at 3 AM because you didn't say goodnight to me, threatening to leave, saying you're a piece of shit that deserves to die alone, and I'll give you a good beating and spit on your face when I see you again lol. Sparkles, just, sparkles, Gemini, sparkles, things. It was a nightmare. I'm still dealing with stress/anxiety issues it causes several years later, but I genuinely hope she got help. Playing games and hard to get. I want someone who wants to be with me. Also, I'm not gonna get jealous if another guy flirts with you. If anything, it makes me feel good knowing that you want me over some guy I see as more attractive than myself. If you start flirting back to make me feel jealous, well, fuck you. Assert dominance. Start flirting with him to make her jealous. The games is the #1 for me. You play games, I'm out. Life's too short to deal with stupid BS like that. Playing hard to get. Man, I absolutely hate that, and I know many agree with me. Hard to get makes you hard to want. Someone else pointed out that it completely undermines no means no. Playing hard to get seriously needs to stop. Don't compare us to an ex, even if we have a bigger dick. You're just building paranoia that we're constantly being compared to someone else. Edit. Holy shit, thank you for all the upvotes and awards. I'd got the like bulb is, but I appreciate it. Fuck your exes, maybe literally or figuratively. I want to be thought of as wonderful on my own terms in a unique way to them. My first girlfriend and her mom always accidentally called me by her ex's name for the first 5 months of our relationship. I broke up with her after 6 months together. She was my first GF, I already had low self-confidence, was trying to figure out the whole dating thing, and they made me question if I was just a replacement for the ex. We both looked alike apparently. Unfortunately, 13 years later, I was 16 then, now I'm 29, I still haven't been in a good relationship. Maybe it was a sign for what my future romantic life would hold. Edit, did not expect this to blow up the way it did. Sincerely, thank you all for your kind support. Baby voice. Just no. Will you teach me how to Christmas? Yes. My sister and her partner, who are around 30 years old, do this a freaky father-daughter thing. He'll be like, do you want a snacky snack? And she'll cry like a baby until he gives her a snacky snack. It's so creepy, it makes me just want to shrivel and die. Being ultra dramatic up and down. To be fair, I think this works when young women do it with young guys, it draws them in. But as guys emotionally mature and figure out what they want out of life, it becomes more of a red flag than a manic pixie dream girl situation. The female equivalent of the bad boy. Sounds emotionally draining. I don't know why these types of people are idolized. All I see is an immature, impulsive person with bad decision-making syndrome. I always preferred mature, level-headed people and was always drawn to them. I respect anyone who is mature and willing to solve an argument without their feelings getting involved and drama getting out of hand. When they take a human appearance over their natural other appearance looking at you, Fiona. Yeah, just be yourself if you want someone to have Shreks with you. My takeaway from reading a bunch of comments: don't hide who you are. Plastic surgery, fake voices, unclear intentions/desires are all very unattractive. Just be honest with who you are and what you want. Edit. Just going to edit this comment to acknowledge that people get plastic surgery for many reasons and or to many degrees. I absolutely realize/respect that it can be something that improves lives. Oh, you forgot the realist advice: let yourself be vulnerable. A good prospective partner won't punish you for it, and it can establish that feeling of connection people want. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.